Hello, I'm Brian, and these are my plans. I'm going to live aboard my 26-foot Thunderbird sailboat here on the property while I build my 32 by 56-foot boat shed. Then I'm going to live in a small room inside my boat shed while I build my 38-foot Centennial Spray sailboat. When that is complete, I am going to sail that sailboat around the world. Come join me as I make these plans a reality. I decided we would process down some of the lid. I've been getting some lid tire weights and I wanted to see how well it processed down. So we had to sort them first, so I'm going to just show you what all we had to do to sort them. So what me and Dad have been doing here is we've been taking our lid that we got from one of the tire dealerships and we've been sorting them, and basically you take a knife and cut it, and then if it's lid, we'll put it in this bucket, and if it's garbage, which there seems to be occasionally, we get put in that bucket. So we put our lid on here. We got 25 pounds of lid in here, and we'll see what it melts down to.
Brian is getting ready to pour the lead from the pot into the pans to make his ingots. Oh, be careful.
A little bit of water,
because it'll splatter. There he is.
I'll flip the ingot out and see what it looks like. Wow, not bad. So we got that lid poured, and it's cooled down enough here finally that we can weigh it. So let's see if we can see how much this weighs. And for 25 pounds, we got 21.4 pounds from it. I'm out here today. I'm going to give Alan at Rover's Rest a little bit of a helping hand. We're going to set up a building over there where my truck is parked, but just having a quick look around this place, we can see he's got his laying hens and his hen house all done. And he's even got a nice little rooster to look after them. His garden is nicely planted, and they are living in a little 12 by 12 room inside there. So see, he's got his little pile of wood there ready for to be built, and we'll get the foundation done today, and we're going to go from there. Well, there you have it. We have our 12 by 18 foundation set for the mini barn. Out here again, helping Alan. We got one of the 3 walls up. This afternoon we'll hopefully throw up the other 3 and get ready to put his rafters on. Well, it's the end of the first day. We got the 4 walls up and braced up, ready to go. We'll strap and start the rafters tomorrow. Nice 6-foot entrance here for him to drive his lawnmower in and out of. Mr. Rover, maybe even Mrs. Rover. So we got the wall strapping done and blocking on the corners here for whenever we put our metal corners on the mini barn here. And our entrance also all strapped up and got blocking around it so that whenever we get the door installed, we'll have something to fasten the steel to. We've got all the rafters and the ceiling joists all pre-cut, ready for installation tomorrow. So we came up today, we got the rafters up, we got the roof strapped, and we got the final row of blocking or strapping on the top of the walls here and across the gable end. So he's all basically ready for steel, just a couple of little blocks to put in the corner, and he said he'd save that for tomorrow when it's a little bit cooler. But looking pretty good, ready to slap the steel on when he gets it, which will be probably a couple of weeks by the time he gets it ordered and gets it delivered. Came up this afternoon and helped Mr. Rover finish off the steel on the building here. So that's all done, so he can manage from here on out.
Well, I don't think I can manage without your help, Brian.
Oh, maybe I'll give you some help later. Manderson Well Drilling arrived on my lot today to drill the wells. They're getting set up here. I got them so far back into the trees here that they're going to have to do a little bit of trimming to enable them to get their pipes and stuff for their drill extension and things like that, to be able to put my casing down. And there they are, busy trimming the trees. They're doing a great job of that. And here they are starting to drill. They force air down through the center of the well, and that's blowing the dirt out right now, but once they hit the water table, it will start to spray water. What they're doing right now is they're taking and adding an extension onto the drill bit. So they're loosening it off from the shaft, and they're going to put it down lower and hook it on so it won't fall down the well casing. Their temporary well casing that they got there to contain everything. And they add an extension onto it. And feeds it down into the well with the drill bit here. Locks it on. And they will remove that piece of steel. And away they'll go. They'll start drilling again with their air going, and you'll see the dirt fly out. And they got down, and some of the dirt and stuff was coming around. You can see the steam that's coming out of the drill. They've had to fix things up. The little short casing, about 2 feet long, wasn't strong enough, and they're going to have to drive another longer casing down. And here they are, they're getting ready to start the water flow, well, the airflow down the pipe again, and they move away because the water is going to spray all over the place.
It's only, what, 40 feet down before they finally hit base?
And here they had to, they ran into a trouble, and they had to take the casing apart, and as you can see, the pressure on the wellhead and spraying it around a little bit. And because of those issues, they got their drill tip where the air comes out got filled with mud, and they had to clean that up. Now they are drilling down, and you can see the water that's coming up and splashing around. They're well into the water table, and they had to drop 80 feet of casing down, and he's welding it up here. Doing a great job. It looks like he's done it a couple of times anyway. Fairly steady hand, and lots of sparks flying. They're letting the air blow the water out until it's clean, and they're going to test it for nitrates, and I'm glad to report that it's basically nitrate free. Well, the whole hold-up for my build was my posts. I had ordered them 9 weeks ago, and they were supposed to come in 3 to 4 weeks. And as you can see, 9 weeks later, they have finally arrived on site, so we can finally continue our build.